I got good news. Diet soda doesn't taste like shit anymore. The abundance of sugar, like diet soda tasting like buns, was because I ate a bunch of crumble cookie and I was having a bunch of and donuts and shit. So like obviously artificial sugars aren't gonna taste as good, but since I haven't had that in a while, my taste buds have regulated. So now diet soda doesn't suck anymore, which is fucking awesome. I can go back to drinking my Coke Zero while eating my chicken and rice cakes at work, which is epic.
Now, this is epic.
And I weighed myself this morning. I was 199. I was like 198 or 199, something like that. We're trying to hit 200, right? So what I did was I upped my calories even more to 5,130, I think. I added oatmeal, which is 270 calories. So 270 plus 4,961, whatever that is. So you do the math. It's like 5,100 and something, or 200, something like that. So we're gonna see what the results are like there, because what would be bad is like having to backtrack my calories, right? So like we want to achieve our goal, but if we don't achieve our goal, does that mean that we try to achieve beyond our goal next time to like compensate? Kind of like if you had late work, you have to do your current work plus your late work. I don't think that's how the body works, because like you can only gain so much muscle a week, you know what I'm saying? So you can't catch up. You're just gonna fall behind. We don't want that. We want to optimize every single week. So we got to adjust every single day to optimize for every single week. You know what I'm saying? That being said, it's motherfucking chest, delt, and buys. Yeah, chest, delt, and buys, bitch. It's a good day. And I got off of work early, so you know my ass is going to have a blast.
Don't what me when I call you. You say yes, ma'am. You're such a bitch.
Okay, so I went from 199.8 Tuesday to 198.6 with 4,631 calories, which is fucking diabolical, by the way. I don't know how on earth I'm getting lower. Crazy metabolism, I guess. Goated metabolism. So in order to combat that, because I refuse to get lower, we're not trying to lose weight here. I'm adding the meal, but I'm adding that's like a little bit excessive. 270, basically 300 extra calories is more on the excessive end, hopefully. So I'm hoping to like overshoot the goal in order to figure out like the middle ground to hit the goal, you know what I'm saying? Since we keep undershooting, because we want the average to be 200, but we haven't had a single day where the average is 200. So I kind of got to step it the fuck up. With that being said, I'm okay with that, because your boy's still hungry. Also, I kind of realized that what I was doing previously is I would flare my elbows out more in order to get like a deeper stretch, but doing that just hits my front deltoids way harder than it should. Because when your elbows are out, it hits more front delt instead of chest. So when you bring your elbows in while keeping your grip out, it's gonna hit your chest better. With the Smithster thing specifically. So hopefully my delts won't get absolutely fucking destroyed and I can hit my chest a little better. That's the goal at least. Also, I've done my first set, I got 18 and I got 18 again last time. So we're gonna have to up the weight for the first time in over half a year. About damn time. Nope. Yeah, that hits a lot better when I focus on my elbows inward. That shit fries, oh my God. So here's my thing. I feel like my body is kinda wanting more food, so we're just gonna ride the coast of it wanting more food, and then I'm gonna keep adding. And as long as I'm consistent, my body will kinda just continue to adapt, which will allow me to continue to push myself. So then it would only be hard initially, just like cutting. It's exactly how it is. What happens, you're eating calories, then you have to drop the calories, and damn, it sucks, and now you're hungry. Oh, my body adapted, time to drop it more, you know? And that's what happens. So what's gonna happen on the bulk? Damn, I'm not gaining size, let me increase my calories. Ooh, it's really hard to eat. Okay, and then my body adapts, okay, let me increase my calories. It's like a fucking staircase. And as long as you continue to push yourself constantly, then you'll see improvement. That's the method. What is the word? Consistency, the hack to life. So just keep pushing. And that's where past me has failed over and over and over again. It got hard, so I stopped. We're not letting that shit happen. Because if I stop now, I'm gonna end up being 190, hard stuck 190 again. You out of here? See you later. Thank you. Why is it that every time I try to tell somebody like my goals or like what I do with my life, like my day-to-day life, they think I'm mentally ill or like I'm sick in the head or something like that. Whenever somebody asks me what I do for fun or like what I do at all, or like what my day-to-day life is, I say, well, I wake up, I eat food, and I do nothing. And then I'll edit my video, I'll go to the gym, and that's it. Like I don't go out, I don't do stuff. I don't have time for that shit, nor do I have a desire for that shit. When I say every ounce of my being goes to the gym, I'm not kidding, I'm not fucking around, I'm serious. I feel like I don't have the physique to show for it. Like I'm not no crazy ass fucking bodybuilder yet, I will be one day. But like literally everything I have goes into this. And then I just also happen to be recording on the side because I'm so passionate about it, I might as well post about it, you know? But then they're like, dude, you sound sick. You don't go out and do anything ever? What do you do for fun? And I'm like, I don't do stuff for fun. I think the gym is enough fun for me, you know? It's hard to describe. It's like, I'm not weird, I think. I'm just a guy who's omega passionate about this individual task. I want nothing in my life more than to be slightly larger than I was the day before. That's all I want. And now I have the competitiveness to drive me even further because I'm a very extremely competitive person. So having a show to look forward to and people to beat just drives me further. So I think I'm at peak passion right now, for sure. And I've never been more driven to improve my physique. And I don't think a lot of people get that because not a lot of people work out, for one. And then not a lot of people work out to the extent that you need to be a bodybuilder, especially to do a show. What's the statistical odds of somebody competing? Less than 1%, maybe? So of course most people aren't gonna understand. You kinda have to be crazy if you wanna succeed at least. And I think that works out for me because I might already be crazy. Or maybe I'm normal and I'm just overanalyzing it. Nah, fuck. Oh, I've talked for way too long today. I talked to a guy when I first walked into the gym. I was talking to him about like women, and he's in his show prep. So he's deep into his show prep, about to compete, and so is his girlfriend. So they're both like, they both feel like shit. Imagine doing a show prep and dealing with another person doing show prep. You just want to be left alone. Like both of you guys are just like in a perma pissed off mood because you ain't got no food and you feel like shit and you're doing a bunch of cardio. Of course you're gonna feel like shit. So he's dealing with that. So he was telling me that shit. And then he was telling me like women's psychology and shit like that. And I'm like, what the hell is happening? Because this guy's a total playboy, right? Or he said he's a retired playboy because now he's tied down with his girlfriend. But so he was giving me the psychology, and in the back of my head, I was just thinking, you're just a hot guy who's black, has muscle and dreads. Of course these snow bunnies are gonna chase you, you know? So that's what I was thinking in the back of my head the entire time he was talking for an hour and a half. I enjoyed that conversation though. That dude's a neat guy.